Shai, can I be honest with you, bro?
Let me have it.
I think that's a howler, bro.
How?
I don't think Kanu can be number 2. Kanu's my brother. I love Kanu. Nice baller. He had the silky feet, as in. That's why I like in the forward player. Link up play, scored good goals. But number 2, that's a bit generous, so I think that's some Nigerian bias there.
Nah, fam.
Our fans from other countries. Now's your time to speak up.
To be honest.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? The Sangaloo boys are back in the studio. No features this time. Just your boy Shopsy and Tele going bar for bar.
Don't make
Let's
that
get
thing.
it.
You say Sangaloo boys, no feature. Are we a band?
Guy, no features in the studio, man. Like a J. Cole album. Just us on the beat, on the track.
On our own.
Exactly. Like Jollof Rice, no features.
No features, bro.
So yeah, we're here, and today, how you feeling, Tele, by the way?
I'm feeling good. It's going to be a very different, slightly different episode this morning. We're doing the top 5 African players of all time in our
Not
books.
of all time since the 2000s. So yeah, we're gonna rank them going from the 5th to number 1. You guys should do your list as well. You can do it as before we start, and you can do it at the end. Let us know whose list you're rocking with more, and let's see your list as well. All right, so let's get to it.
I think the first player that I have on my list
Your
is
number 5 pick.
my number 5 pick, a player who was at his prime in the 1990s.
In the 90s, didn't do his
Not
homework.
2000s.
All right.
So, but yeah, that player is George Weah, the only African player to win the Ballon d'Or. I think that's big. I think it doesn't get bigger than that. But at the end of the day, you know, looking at his like whole career, he didn't do as much as, you know, some of the other players that I have on my list. But George Weah at number 5, his son currently playing for America.
Which is awkward.
President
of
Liberia. His son is playing for America. But yeah, George Weah is my number 5 player. He played for PSG and he also played for AC Milan. He won the FIFA Best Men's Player once, won the Ballon d'Or once, won African Footballer of the Year 3 times, won in, the FA Cup. He played for Chelsea in the year 2000. So he won the FA Cup then 1 time. He won the Italian Serie A 2 times with AC Milan. So he also won the Ligue 1 with PSG. He won that once. He won the French Cup 3 times with PSG twice and once with Monaco. He also won the French League Cup. You know, there's a French Cup and then there's also the French League Cup. He won that with PSG, and then he also won the Liberian Championship in 1987 with Invisible 11. And
that's before he got moved to Europe. Yeah, we like guys, we respect guys that do it back home for a little bit.
Yeah, most definitely. So I think that's my number 5 player, George Weah.
Yeah, that's a good pick and very decorated. Obviously, he did most of his business in the 90s, so you guys should bear that in mind.
He also did some business in 2000.
1 or 2 businesses, but not enough. So in my number 5 pick, I have an African giant. There are a few players that put on for their country, both on the pitch and off the pitch, like this brother. This is my man. The record, the fastest player to score a hat-trick in Premier League history. Member of the 100-goal club, Champions League winner, Premier League winner, Carabao Cup winner, Sadio Mane. So I've got Sadio Mane as my 5th pick. Sadio Mane has been, he's arguably Jurgen Klopp's most important signing since he's come to Liverpool. His signing is what spearheaded all this. If not for Sadio Mane in that first season, we might not have made the Champions League the year after. We don't make that Champions League, Van Dijk doesn't come, Alisson doesn't come, and the rest is history. So yeah, I've got Sadio Mane in 5th, recent AFCON winner as well, so he has that. Yeah, 5th place, Sadio Mane.
And now we're going to move on to number 4 on the list. Now, the number 4 player for me is Yaya Toure, 4-time African Player of the Year. It is no secret what he did in Manchester City. He was the pivotal player that actually brought Manchester City from relative obscurity into global giants that they are today. Just unfortunate that Pep Guardiola couldn't use him. Yeah. You know, we saw what happened with Pep Guardiola and him in Barcelona, and then coming back to Manchester City.
Pep is still suffering for that beef to this day.
Like,
now.
Bro, fam, like it's one of the reasons why I do not like Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, but I mean, Yaya got his way. Yaya promised that Pep will never win the Champions League again,
and he still hasn't won.
He hasn't done it. So,
African,
you know.
But yeah, let me run down a couple of the accolades that Yaya Toure has. He has 4-time African Footballer of the Year trophy to his name, 1-time FIFA Club World Cup winner with Barcelona in 2010. He has won the Africa Cup of Nations once. He has won the English Premier League 3 times with Manchester City. First time in 2012, that 2012 when Aguero did the madness, and then the 3rd time in 2018. He has won the Champions League once with Barcelona 2008-2009 season, FA Cup, English League Cup, Spanish La Liga, Spanish Cup. This guy has won everything.
The cabinet,
This guy has won everything. The trophy
XL.
cabinet is on fire. It's heavy. So yeah, Yaya Toure, my 4th best player in Africa.
Yeah, Toure, solid pick.
And he also
I have
in 2000.
I have Yaya Toure high up in my list actually, so I guess I won't have to give you that blurb when the time comes, because yeah, Tele I said it all.
So who's your number 4?
My number 4 pick. This is my number 4 pick. He's only number 4 at the moment. I think when it's all said and done, this guy is going to be top 2, top 3 African players of all time. The Egyptian king himself, 100-goal club, the record man, Mo Salah. Mo Salah, as in right now, the story is far from finished. I think Mo Salah still has like 4 or 5 years left at the top level of football.
How old is he now?
He's 29 right now. I think Mo Salah can go to 34. Physically, he's one of the most in-shape players in the Premier League. Mo Salah never gets injured. But put that by the wayside. Let's look at the honours. Champions League winner, Premier League winner, 2-time Golden Boot winner in the Premier League. He has the record goals for goals in the season. He's about to pick up another Golden Boot, which will make it 3 Golden Boots. And at this rate, he's obviously showing for the PFA award, which will take that to 2 PFA awards in the company of Cristiano Ronaldo, Thierry Henry, and so on.
And of course, do not forget Mo Salah, 3rd placed in the FIFA Best.
Exactly, you're 3rd place in that. And at this rate, looking at this season, him winning Ballon d'Or and sitting up there with George Weah as 2 African players to win Ballon d'Or is not far-fetched.
Not far-fetched, actually.
So yeah, Mo Salah in 4th place for me. On to the 3rd place. Who have you got?
3rd place, I've got Didier MFing Drogba.
That's my 3rd place pick as well, so we can shake on that. Just have a little blurb about the drug there.
But yeah, DJ Drogba, 3rd place.
Mr. Clutch himself.
Yo, he was pivotal for Chelsea. Chelsea fans will tell you that.
Before Tele gives you a rundown of the trophies, I think you guys, we just need to add some context to these trophies. When he's mentioning trophies, bear in mind that in 10 of these finals, Drogba scored 9 goals. 9 goals in 10 finals. That's as big time as it gets. If you're going into war, that type of man you want by your side.
So do you remember that final that Champions League played when Roberto Di Matteo was there?
Yep.
Coach? It was obvious that this was a team that was pulling themselves together, and you had players like Drogba and John Terry, pulling the squad together.
Drogba, John Terry, old man, Lampard towards the end, and yeah, for Drogba to stand up and be counted like that in Bayern Stadium was.
Right.
And it's one of those games you remember when you watched this, as in that's an African.
I do remember.
When you say African giant, this is what we're talking about. The stature of this man was just a all-time great.
Let's just run through his accolades now. 2-time African Footballer of the Year. He was with Chelsea at the time. 4-time Footballer of the Year in Africa. Not too many players have that to their name. He and Yaya Toure, they both have 4 times Africa Player of the Year trophies. 4-time top scorer, once in the AFCON, 2 times in the Premier League, and once in the UEFA Cup in 2003-2004. He was Player of the Year in France when he played for Olympique Marseille. 4 times English Premier League champion.
4.
1-time Champions League winner, that Champions League title that we spoke about just now. And he won the FA Cup with Chelsea 4 times. He won the English League Cup 3 times. He won the Turkish Championship once when he went to Galatasaray after leaving Chelsea. He won the Turkish Cup as well the following year after joining Galatasaray. Also won the Turkish Super Cup. Won the English Super Cup, and I think they also call that the Community Shield. He won that one 4 times with Chelsea. So, DJ
Drogba get mouth. That's how we just say it. He get mouth.
No, it's good that we could actually.
We agree on that one. So yeah, my number 2 pick is a man that Tele already spoke about. Yaya Toure. I think Yaya Toure is definitely one of the greatest African players of all time. Arguably, for me, top 5 midfielders in the Premier League era. Only Lampard has scored 20 goals in the season. Apart from Yaya Toure, he was big, he was strong, he could play defensively, he could play offensively. When you say the complete midfielder, you can't. It's Yaya Toure.
Actually, yeah, and that's something that people actually say till today, that he's probably the greatest midfielder out of Africa, Yaya Toure. So yeah, right, spot on there.
Yeah, he has to be. Okay, so that's my number 2 pick. It was Tele's number 4 pick, but either way, we rate Yaya Toure highly on this show. You want to get on the show one day? Slide through now.
Right.
All right, so Tele, what's your number 2 pick?
My number 2 pick is none other than Papilo. One day you go make us proud. Papilo made us proud. He was in his peak in the late 90s, but he also had a good career leading into the early 2000s. And bro, this is the most decorated Nigerian player Nwankwo Kanu. He played for the biggest clubs when he was playing. He played for Ajax. He played for Inter. He also played for Arsenal. He was part of that Arsenal invincible squad, even though he was, closer to, the twilight of his career at that point. But he did play in that squad, and he was also pivotal. He scored some very big goals for them in that season. Let me run through some of his accolades. He won African Player of the Year 2 times. Once when he was at Arsenal, and then once when he was at Inter Milan. And then he won the Premier League with Arsenal 2 times in the 2002 and 2004, both with Arsenal. And then he won the Champions League. That's big. That's big.
Impressive.
He won that in 1994 with Ajax.
Can I be honest with you, bro?
Let me have it.
I think that's a howler, bro.
How?
I don't think Kanu can be number 2. Kanu's my brother. I love Kanu. Nice bowler. He had the silky feet, as in. That's why I like in the forward player. Link up play, scored good goals. But number 2, that's a bit generous, so I think that's some Nigerian bias there.
Nah, fam.
Our fans from other countries, now's your time to speak up.
To be honest, let me also let you know something that I found interesting about you trying to limit it to the 2000s. Because you know that there are players who, if you did, like let's say African players of all time, they would kick out your Salah and Mane.
No, I think...
Considering the fact that they're both still playing and we don't know how their careers would end.
I think what's interesting to play in 2000s because these are players that we watched. If we're going to say players that we didn't really watch, as in speaking
I watched Kanu.
I mean, a bit. How old were you when it was in the 2000s when you're saying he fell off?
But I did watch football.
Yeah. So I guess Kanu can sleep in there, but like if you want to go further back in time, as in the players that we didn't really watch and follow, and maybe our fan base may not even have watched and followed like that.
But of course, Kanu, very, very pivotal player.
Top player, top super ego. Won the Olympics that year for us as well. He scored in the semi and the final.
You can't put that aside.
Kanu is definitely a Nigerian great, a Premier League great, and an Arsenal legend. So
of course,
we're giving that. Now on to our number 1 pick.
Drum rolls first.
Okay, drum roll for the number 1 pick. Since I don't know Tele's answer, but since I haven't heard this player's name, I'm sure we're in agreement here, and we have to go with none other than Samuel
Eto'o Fields. Right.
Samuel Eto'o.
Honestly, that is the
in Samuel Eto'o's prime. Samuel Eto'o was the best striker in the world. That's all the strikers I've watched. He's top 3 strikers I've ever watched. He's up there with Ronaldo, De Lima, Thierry Henry.
Facts.
This is one like he won. He was pivotal to the Barcelona team. The link ups with Messi, with Ronaldinho. So he won with Ronaldinho. Then won again with Messi. Won a treble at Barcelona. Had this beef with Pep. Pep beefing another player on our list.
I don't understand.
No, I'll put down to the wayside. We went to Inter Milan, won another treble there. He did it for his country. Won multiple AFCONs. He did multiple AFCONs.
He did.
He
won it twice.
He won AFCON twice. He was good. He won a couple golden boots in there. He was 3rd best player in the world one year. Yeah, Samuel Eto'o. Crazy baller.
So the thing with Samuel Eto'o is he proved himself across board. He went to the biggest teams, just like Kanu did, which is one of the reasons why I actually put Kanu right up there, close to Eto'o, Ajax, Inter, those, that time. Eto'o did it at the biggest clubs. He did it in Barcelona in their heyday. He did it with Inter Milan in their heyday as well. So this is a player that I think nobody actually comes close.
You can't question Samuel Eto'o's stripes.
Nobody comes close. So let me just read through some of his personal accolades. African Footballer of the Year 3 times. Top scorer in Italy, top scorer in Africa Cup of Nations, top scorer in La Liga 2005-2006 season. Scored 26 goals. Bro, that's big. He won the Africa Cup of Nations twice. He won the Champions League 3 times, once with Inter Milan and twice with Barcelona. He won the La Liga 3 times, won the Spanish Cup 2 times, won the Spanish Super Cup twice, Italian champion with Inter Milan 1 time, the Italian Cup twice, Italian Super Cup once. Bro, the list, it just
goes
there.
On.
Like,
so Samuel Eto'o, if you're listening, man, respect you. Hats off to you, my brother. You paved the way for African strikers in the game.
Yeah.
Like, that's the benchmark. Like, actually, you reach Eto'o levels. You made it in ball now.
You made it live.
So yeah, that's our list. Top 5 African players that I guess we're going to top 5 African players that we watch. Because these are players that we also saw. So I'm entitled this. Top 5 African players that we watch.
I think thanks for watching. I didn't really watch is George Weah.
Yeah, George Weah, but yeah, I guess he had him in number 5, so fair enough. So yeah, let us know yours in the comments below. Let us know whose top 5 you're rocking with more, mine or Tele's. So yeah, that's another episode. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and yeah, all that good stuff. We're out.
Peace.
Bye.